Welcome to Creative Living, where we help you live your most creative life. I'm Jane Klaus. Now, saving money is at the top of everyone's minds these days. So today, we're giving you some simple tips to put those dollars back in your pocket. But before we get started, let's see what's coming up on the show. Is getting an electric car really going to save you money? We'll get the answers. And how to get on a path to healthy eating. Plus, advice on how to lessen your carbon footprint while saving money. That and more on this episode of Creative Living.
With soaring gas prices, so many of us are considering buying an electric car to save money. It does sound like a really good idea, but is that the answer? Here to explain it all is the executive editor of Autotrader, Brian Moody. Now, Brian, since electric cars use no gas, we're going to save a bunch of money buying an electric car, right?
Well, you're going to save a bunch of money on gas. So in theory, yes, that's true. But remember, there's other things to pay for when it comes to buying a car of any kind. So with an electric car, you're going to pay less for gas and you're going to pay less for maintenance. Now, if someone were to give you an electric car for free, yeah, you'd be saving money because you'd spend way less money on fueling it than you would a gasoline-powered car. However, it turns out that electric cars, when you purchase them, are on the whole, say over a 5-year period, they cost more to own than the average, say, compact car or hybrid. So you're not really going to save money. And there's a bunch of different things to consider when you do trade your car in, even if it's electric or gas or any of those things.
So electric cars are expensive to own, which is why we're not saving money. Explain that a little bit further.
Well, at this point, electric cars are still kind of a luxury purchase. They're expensive. Now, there are exceptions, but we're talking about, generally speaking, if you looked at electric cars as a whole segment, they're usually $40,000 or more. The Nissan Leaf is a notable exception. Buying a used electric car is a notable exception. So on the whole, they're an expensive purchase, which means the financing is going to be more expensive, which means your payment is going to be higher, and means you're going to lose more money in depreciation. So all those things taken together make electric cars more expensive than many other types of cars that maybe just use gasoline only.
So let's talk about used electric cars. Are they even worth considering?
It's worth considering, but do some research. So, for example, I wouldn't buy a 15-year-old electric car, but that's just me personally. I don't feel like I want to take the risk on the batteries. What most people don't know is that the average electric car or hybrid from many manufacturers, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, any of these, the warranty on the battery and the drive components that are electric is much longer than a standard car warranty, sometimes as much as 150,000 miles, but more commonly 8 years or 100,000 miles. So I would be okay buying a used one as long as it was, say, 10 years old or newer, or buy a certified pre-owned that gets a warranty.
When we're talking about saving money at the pump and then saving money, what kind of car is ideal to buy?
So right now, the kind of car that would be ideal in terms of saving money overall would be a small compact, like a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla, something like that, or a hybrid. That would be like a Toyota Prius or Honda Accord hybrid, something like that. Those are the cars that have the best combination of moderate price to buy and low cost to operate. You know, in some cases, you can buy a Hyundai hybrid and it'll get 58 miles to the gallon. So this is something that I don't think the average person knows, that 50 to 60 miles per gallon in a hybrid is not hard to come by. You can go find those cars for sale right now.
Yeah, okay, so I'm glad you talked about this. Explain the difference between a hybrid and a plug-in hybrid.
Okay, that's a good point. So the first thing is that a hybrid is just a car that you put gasoline in and you drive it. It has a small electric motor, and that electric motor generates some electricity when you take off your foot off the gas, put on the brake. It generates some electricity so that it runs in electric mode sometimes, in gas mode sometimes, and in a combination. That would be like a Honda Accord hybrid. A plug-in hybrid is the kind that has a special charging port like an electric car, and you can plug it in, and for a short period of time, it can run only on electricity, 30, 40, or 50 miles. If your round-trip commute or your daily errands are less than that, you can be driving a car that's using only electricity and get spectacular fuel economy. But here's the catch. The plug-in hybrids cost more. So the most economical thing is just to get a hybrid or a small compact car.
Brian, great information as always. Thank you so much. And if you would like more information about electric vehicles, just head over to the Autotrader's website.
You may enjoy pulling the car into the driveway and giving it a good wash, but it may not be the best choice. So the folks at Superstart Car Wash are telling us why.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Kierman. I'm the Executive Vice President here at Superstar Car Wash. Superstar Car Wash was founded in 1993 in Chandler with our first full-service location. We grew slowly through full-service locations, but in 2008 opened our first express, and we've been growing ever since. As consumers began to change, time became a premium for them, and with an express model, you can get your car washed in 3 minutes or less. Superstar Car Wash currently has 28 locations in the Valley, 6 full-service, 22 express locations, but we're growing like crazy, and within the next 2 months, plan to have between 5 and 7 more locations here in Arizona. Most people don't realize that when you wash your car at home, you use 4 times as much water than you would if you got your car washed in a professional wash. On average, we use anywhere between 15 and 25 gallons to wash a car, where at home, you'll use upwards of 100 gallons in order to get your car clean. With water being a resource and one that's at its premium, especially here in the desert, we want to make sure that every drop of water that's used at Superstar Car Wash is used effectively and efficiently. Superstar Car Wash uses reverse osmosis in order to filter our water and strip it of minerals that could leave spots on your vehicle. We then use that reject water in our high pressure sprayers so that we can do a pre-soak as well as on your tires, so that by the time you get to the spot-free rinse, you're using the best water and no water goes to waste. Superstar Car Wash strives to be part of the local communities in which we serve. And so we partner with organizations such as Phoenix Children's Hospital, Big Brothers Big Sisters, St. Vincent de Paul from a macro perspective, but we also will get involved in local fundraisers. And this year is going to be our second year as a proud sponsor of the high school football game of the week, where we present the Superstar Player of the Game right here on your view. Advantages to getting your car washed at Superstar Car Wash start with our people. We've got some of the greatest, most friendliest associates in the car wash business. But not only that, you get your car washed, it comes out very, very clean. But we have free vacuums. Depending on the wash you get, you'll get an air freshener, a dash wipe. We have free microfiber towels. And if you're running low on air in your tires, you can fill them up here as well. Well, if you want a free car wash, here's what you do. Text COX, C-O-X, to 27800. We'll give you a free wash to come down and try us out. But if you want to know more about us, go to superstarcarwashaz.com, where you can sign up for a monthly unlimited plan or just find the location nearest you.
With skyrocketing food prices, why not consider buying in bulk at wholesale stores? You can prepare a meal plan for the week so that you're only buying what you need. Stick around, there's more creative living coming your way. 3 tips to start you on the path to healthy eating, and how to help the planet and your wallet at the same time. The largest family-owned dealership in the U.S. is now in Arizona. So let's see what Ken Garff Kia has to offer its customers.
Here at Ken Garff, we're continuously trying to expand our footprint. Here, when the opportunity arose in Arizona, we're really excited of having the opportunity to come out here. This is our first Kia dealership and our first one in Arizona. We're excited to be here. We are very proud to be the largest family-owned and operated dealership in the United States of America. One thing about us, we're very transparent. We believe in treating people right here at Ken Garff Kia. Right stands for us respect, integrity, growth, humility, and teamwork. So transparency is number one, treating our customers right and our employees as the highest priority at Ken Garff Kia. It's just a great company to work for. Our family-owned and operated philosophy will change the way we're doing business here in Phoenix. We have a tremendous lineup of both new and pre-owned vehicles available for immediate delivery. On top of that, we offer what's called Ken Garff certified vehicles, which are put through a 115-point rigorous inspection, 3-day return policy, and you'll experience a difference at Ken Garff Kia. 2021, it was a tumultuous year. Supply shortages, chip shortages, just a lack of inventory across the board. Here at Ken Garff Kia, we believe we have more inventory than most, but in 2022, we're looking very optimistic. We should be stocked up and ready to serve our community locally here in the Phoenix area. We offer a full array of all of your service needs. We employ some of the best Kia technicians across the country. On top of that, we just recently uplifted our service drive with all new state-of-the-art equipment because we know our community wants their vehicles serviced right, but we also know that they want it done in a timely manner. We know your time is important to you and we value that. When you take a look at our new award-winning models, it's second to none. Quality, design, technology, you name it, we got it here at Ken Garff Kia, starting with the all-new Kia Telluride. It's an award-winning vehicle, styling, handling, technology, it's got it all. We can't forget about our Kia Soul. Plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom, just an unbelievable vehicle. You gotta love the K5, that's an outstanding sedan, but don't forget about the all-new Carnival. And in 2022, we're gonna be releasing our brand new EV6, all electric, unbelievable styling. Can't wait to show it to our community. We offer some of the best financing across the country. First and foremost, we offer Kia Financial, one of the largest lenders in all of America. On top of that, we have 61 dealerships, been in business for almost 90 years. We have some extensive relationships with banks all across the country, so we can finance any needs that will particularly suit you. Let us know, we'll get you taken care of. The right down payment, right monthly payment, you name it, we're gonna get it taken care of. Ken Garff Kia is now open in Phoenix. We're so excited to be a part of the Phoenix family. Come on down, see what they're talking about. 2121 East Bell Road in Phoenix.
Food is at the heart of everything we do, and we know being on the path to good health means eating the right foods. Maybe you're not on that path right now. So here to help us out is registered dietitian and nutritionist, Dawn Jackson Blattner. Hey, Dawn.
Hey, how are you?
So what is your advice for all of us to eat better and get on the path to start eating better?
Okay, here's the deal. I believe so strongly in this, I can't even tell you. 7-day challenges. I think they are magic. And here's why. Most of the time when someone says, I want to eat better, they do a major overhaul. They start throwing away things. They start stocking up on food they don't even know what to do with. It's all misery. It's all overwhelming. It's all restriction. It's all dieting. It's all boo. I give it a big thumbs down. Instead, thinking about 7-day challenges is where you only pick one thing, you focus on that one thing for 7 days, and guess what that creates? Momentum. And all of a sudden you start doing more and more healthy things by just assigning yourself one 7-day challenge each week.
So a 7-day challenge sounds sort of like a small task. It's a small accomplishment. Do you recommend doing that because people would get overwhelmed otherwise?
Oh yeah, people and me. I mean, the reason why I really know 7-day challenges work is because I am not just like a preacher, I'm a practicer of all of this stuff. And it's hard, right, to get everything so right. And so it's like, hey, 7 days I could focus on drinking 100 ounces of water. Okay, I could do that. Then the next 7 days I could focus on adding a salad to my lunch or dinner. Okay, I could do that. Then the next 7 days I can clean up my snacks, I can do that. And then all of a sudden you look back and you think, wow, I've come a long way, baby.
Let's just take it from your book, Superfood Swaps. Are there any easy swaps that we can do today to set us on the path to healthy eating?
Yeah, so I'm a big believer in swaps. As opposed to getting rid of something in your diet, like, oh, I gotta get rid of this, I gotta get rid of this. What can you add in, right? So it's like, if I had to say number one sort of thing, is look at what you love to eat and start making swaps with that. So like, I love tacos. I mean, who doesn't love tacos, right? So you think, okay, instead of getting rid of tacos, how can I make them better? So maybe it's a whole corn tortilla instead of a white flour shell. Maybe I make it a taco salad so there's more vegetables in it. Or maybe I'm using lentils instead of beef. And so it's not, such a big deal. It's not sad. It's actually a happy thing.
Give us your 3 tips on how to clean up our eating.
All right, it all goes back to the 7-day challenge. Don't do this all at once. Assign yourself 7-day challenges. The first one, more water. I mean, we all know that your life would be so much better with more water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And then once you get that for a week, think about doing a more ratio happy plate where there's more vegetables and less of the other stuff on your plate. So shifting ratios for a week. And then the final one would be to look at your sugar and white flour. You don't have to get rid of it, but cutting down instead of out, it would be literally the 3 most important, powerful things that you could do.
Dawn Jackson Blattner, you are amazing. Thank you so much for all of that great information.
Bye, thanks for having me.
You bet. For more information on Dawn, or if you have additional questions or want more information, just head to her website. Now, this next tip to save money may not be popular, but it works. Make your own coffee in the morning. A recent report says that you can save an average of $1,100 a year just by brewing your own cup of joe. And if you typically buy those fancy drinks, it can be even more. All right, so before you start grinding those beans, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. How having a tree-free home can save you money. If you're looking to sell your home, why pay for services that you don't need? At Revenry, they have a system that allows you to pick and choose only the services you truly need.
My family started a real estate company in 1911. My grandfather founded the company. My father came into the business after completing college and World War II, and I came into the business after my college experience in the 70s. I'm Peter Hunt, and I'm CEO of a company called Revenry. I started thinking about how technology has kind of looped around the real estate agent in today's world. The agent was still performing the way they usually perform, but technology had put in the hands of the consumer all kinds of access to information that they really didn't have before. And as a result, the system really kind of took a lot of the job out of the hands of the real estate agent and put it in the hands of the consumer. And I'm thinking, well, gee, what does it really cost to do the things for a seller that really sell the house? It's not who sells the house necessarily, it's what sells the house. Well, a sign in the yard, because people have to drive by, they've been in the neighborhood, they see the sign, they say, well, that's cool. Secondly, it's the multiple listing service that exposes that listing to everybody who's a real estate agent licensed in that community. And thirdly, it's not the local websites necessarily that attract the customer, it's the national websites. I found that the cost was really so low. If that's what sells houses, why not create a separate company that put that in the hands of the consumer and really cut the cost way down? And frankly, it was so low that we decided, well, maybe we'll create a package of services in this new company that was free. And that's how we started the company. If this is what we think it is, which is a revolution in the way real estate is conducted, then let's just call it a revolution in real estate. And so I took those 3 words and contracted them into Revenry. Up until Revenry was formed, were really only 2 options for a consumer. One is you list for the real estate agent. The other one is you do for sale by owner. How could we marry those 2 concepts? How could we take the knowledge and experience we had in the traditional world and marry it with the technology that the consumer already had access to? And we're doing that through Revenry. It provides the consumer, through our website, a simple 5-step method to put their home on the market. If they want more services, they have the opportunity to, for example, get professional photography and a host of other things that are part of our add-on packages which we make available. Our slogan's very simple: list for free, never a listing commission, pay for only what you want. And that's exactly how our system works. There's a growing percentage of people that want to take advantage of technology, that are willing to do a little bit of work on their own, like show their own home, for example, in exchange for saving a considerable amount of money. If you'd like any more information, it's very simple, revenuary.com. Go there today.
Another way to save is to shop secondhand. Why not explore garage sales and thrift stores and eBay for items that you need and want? Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come on Creative Living. In honor of Earth Day, we take a look at ways you can conserve at home.
Watch Creative Living only on YourView. Check your local listings for air times.
As we celebrate the 52nd year of Earth Day, here's some simple things you can do to help Mother Earth and save some money. At home, you can reduce your energy use by sealing your heating and cooling ducts. Switch out your current light bulbs for LED and adjust your thermostat a couple of degrees up in the summer and down in the winter. It'll help your system to run less and also save you money all year long. Try creating a tree-free home, meaning use as little paper as possible. Replace paper napkins with cloth napkins and use washable towels instead of paper towels. If you have to print documents, print on once-used paper or buy recycled paper. And take a trip to the library to get your books, newspapers, or magazines instead of buying them. And conserve water as much as possible. You can install low-flow shower heads and toilets, run full loads of laundry and dishes, or select the short cycle to run at low water levels whenever possible. And water your plants at night to minimize evaporation. The list is long on how to lessen our carbon footprint. And with each small step, we can all make an impact and put a few bucks back in our pockets. Thank you so much for joining us here on Creative Living. I'm Jane Klaus, and we'll see you next time.